Okay, let's get started. We've already talked about what a rainforest is. Today we're going to take a look at the layers of a tropical rainforest because that's going to be important to understand as we read the next couple of chapters. So today I just want you to follow along and listen to the text while I read it. A tropical rainforest is like a building with several different floors. The floors are called strata or layers. Each layer is a home for different kinds of plants and creatures. The canopy. The tops of the trees in a forest form a layer called the canopy. The canopy is like a big green umbrella over the whole forest. In most tropical rainforests, the canopy is more than 100 feet above the ground. The canopy is noisy. Most of the animals of the rainforest live there. Birds squawk, monkeys chatter, and frogs croak all day long. They feed on canopy leaves, insects, nuts, and fruits. Many animals live their whole lives in the canopy without ever touching the ground. In some rainforests, a few trees grow even taller than the canopy trees. These trees are called emergents. The distance from the ground to the top of an emergent can be greater than the height of a 14-story building. Let's take a look over here at the picture on this page. Let's see what they're saying. You can hear a howler monkey howl from 3 miles away. And here's a picture of a howler monkey. Pretty funny, huh? And here is a harpy eagle. And let's see what Jack is telling us. Harpy eagles live in emergent trees in Central and South American rainforests. Interesting. Okay, let's go to the next page. The understory. Okay, just 1 second. The understory. Beneath the canopy and the emergence is a layer called the understory. The understory is dark and shadowy. That's because the leaves of the canopy are so close together that only a tiny bit of sun shines through. The trees in the understory are not very tall. Some are young trees that will grow to become part of the canopy, but most understory trees never grow taller than about 15 feet. Several different kinds of wildcats live in the understory. The understory is also home for all sorts of bats, owls, monkeys, snakes, and lizards. Oh, and here is a picture of an ocelot. And let's see what Annie is telling us. Ocelots look like beautiful house cats, only twice as big. They do kind of remind us of a house cat, don't they? They kind of look like our pets. Okay, the forest floor. The bottom layer of a rainforest is the forest floor. The forest floor is very dark and quiet. The ground is covered with rotting leaves. A few ferns and bushes grow among the giant trunks of the canopy. And here's a picture of what that looks like. Lots of stuff down there. Oh, a snake and a tree frog. Oh, that looks like a leopard to me. Let's go to the next page. Okay. The animals that live on the forest floor are not nearly as noisy as those in the canopy and the understory. Jaguars prowl silently looking for food. Snakes slither over tree roots. Millions of insects and spiders creep through the carpet of dead leaves. Each layer of a rainforest can seem like a separate world, but all the plants and animals in a rainforest are connected. They depend on each other to survive. This is called interdependence. Let's take a look at the picture over here. Excuse me. Layers of a rainforest, and they're showing you the emergents that are taller than the canopy, which is really the top of the rainforest, the understory, which is the middle, and the forest floor, which is the bottom. And over here, let's see what it says. It says, turn the page to see an example of rainforest interdependence at work. Interdependence means how things work together. So let's see, this way. interdependence of fig trees, fig wasps, monkeys, bats, and birds. So we're going to see how they work together. Tiny fig wasps lay their eggs in fig tree flowers. The wasps carry pollen from the flowers of other fig trees. You can see a picture. What's Jack? No, I guess that's Annie. Pollen is the name for the tiny yellow or white grains inside most flowers. Okay, number 2. Pollen causes the flowers the wasps have laid their eggs in to produce fruits. The fruits are full of fig seeds. You can see that right here. 3. Monkeys, bats, and birds eat the fruits and spread the seeds to other parts of the forest. New fig trees grow where seeds are dropped. So that's interdependence. The trees, the wasps, the monkeys, the bats, and the birds are working together, okay? The wasps lay their eggs in the tree flowers and carry the pollen to the fig trees. The pollen causes the trees to develop the fruit and seeds. Then the monkeys, bats, and birds come along and eat it, and they end up dropping seeds on the ground and spreading them around. And then a new fig tree grows, and that's interdependence. Okay, that's the end of this chapter. So now what I want you to do is I've left some questions for you about this chapter, and you can watch the video again, and let's see if you can find the answers. You also have a copy. You can listen to it again if you want to, okay? But I'd like you to try the questions on your own. Thank you. See you on Monday.